Yes, one of my erstwhile friends. It's one of those toys which I never quite warmed to and never took along to parties and things. And this is another example of one. It's made of some foam rubber, I suppose. I don't think where I got it from. Possibly a trip to Spain when I went to a trade fair for toys there in Valencia, or it might have been some other occasion. But it's a monkey. He's got sort of stuffed bit where his tail goes in. You can open it up and you can see it's full of foam blocks, which is used to fill the body up and so on. He's got a curious texture, almost like scales for the body. What a face too! Look at that. It's another of those toys which, whenever I come across it, and it's about sort of 30 years old, I sort of wince slightly and turn away and want to cover it over, etc. Yeah, I keep it that way up too, so not to look at this. So it's a shame, but there are some toys which just don't hit the right mark, and I don't feel like entertaining people with them. So that's another one of them. Oh well. Here's one that I really felt I had high hopes for. I thought this is a wonderful idea. It's past me. It's had quite a vogue at one time, but I bought one, and it never sort of caught on. Just didn't work for me. To fill it up, it's got quite hungry on batteries. This thing too. It's got a whole bunch of these batteries, five of these C batteries in it to power it. So because it's fairly heavy, fairly crude electronics compared with nowadays, you can make this about a tenth of the size and make it work 10 times better probably. It's heavy on batteries, so it's a heavy thing to carry. I can't get this in, which makes it even more difficult. Go on, in you go. Pass me, and I want to pass it on. Actually, this one. Oh, I see. There's a little place where the thing switches on. I think. Oh, hang on, that's what it is. Yeah, look at that. This shows my neglect of toys. Here we are. To make it work, what you're supposed to do apparently is hold one of the handles, and press this, and you've got a choice of 6 handles. So when I press that, I heard the click, and now it's going to talk to me rather raucous and loud.
Game force Q.
What's that?
Q 5. Okay, that's me. 2, 6, 3, 4.
What else? I don't know what else it's supposed to do.
6.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to pass it by. I can't say I've ever taken that to a children's party or any other parties, let people play with it because it's so bizarre and it's just something I couldn't warm to. Oh, goodness, yes. I think one of the games is a bit like Simon Says, where you have a sequence of numbers you've got to remember, but there's 5 other games. And of course, there should be instructions in it, and those are mislaid, so that doesn't help either. I've got to work it all out. So a bizarre, heavy toy sits in my case like that, and grins at me. I just say and ignore it. Oh well. There's one more here which is very bizarre, and why I've got this, and I've never taken it. First time I've taken it out for years, when I unwrapped it and say, what's this all about? It's a spring, but it's a spring that's heavily covered in plastic, both inside and outside. Oh, shush. Can I turn it off now? Oh, yeah, push that. Oops. So here's an enormous spring. Someone mentioned perhaps it's not a toy at all. It's a sort of waste pipe or fuel pipe or something. I was wondering whether perhaps I can get kids to skip with it. But there we are. Look at it. Look at the length of it. Absolutely enormous. Thank goodness it goes down to a small size. I can whirl it in the air. I can talk to myself like that, but it doesn't do that much for me. And it makes me slightly baffled. It doesn't pulsate nicely because it's far too damp as a spring. And it makes me think, what on earth was it for, and why on earth did I buy it? What a mistake.